Hello, guys. Hello. It's me. So, I got um, request to do like a part 2 on femcells, which would equal incels, which is I hate incels. You know, if I already don't like femcells, yeah, I don't like them because I think it's stupid and I don't think they actually exist. And what I explained in my last video anyway. So this is incels now, and obviously the next video will be one about religion, which I will try and make a script or like a bullet point. With this, I just like have tabs up of what I wanna do and what I wanna talk about. Anyways, let's get into the definition, I guess. Okay, so an incel is a member of an online subculture of mostly male and heterosexual people who define themselves as unable to find a romantic or sexual partner despite desiring one. They often blame, objectify, and denigrate women and girls as a result. Great, mate. Already starting off, strong. And the thing is, like, I don't know how to like say this like nicely, but these guys are just like fucking like just the worst people to ever exist, Oh my god. What the fuck? Apparently a woman started the incel movement. She started a website for lonely people struggling to find love. She had no idea that it would be linked to a community of hate and anger directed at women, which would ultimately lead to the death of several innocent people in her home city. What the fuck? She was living in Toronto, Canada, and started a website, Elena's Involuntary Celibacy Project, for those who were struggling to form loving relationships. What the fuck? Ew. Yeah, I think incels. I think it's like incels is basically like this cycle that they have, right? Where they talk shit about women. Obviously, women don't like them. Booyah, boo. And then obviously they get mad about that because it's like obviously why wouldn't they? So yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Pretty freaking disgusting. I don't know, what else more can I say about that? Obviously, most of this stuff, like, just on, like, 4chan, 8chan, whatever. I remember, just, like, this stuff. I remember this one case where this guy killed this girl because, like, he was attracted to her. Obviously, I don't think she was a good person either, but it doesn't matter, didn't deserve to get killed at the end of the day. And she was meeting this guy. They both went to the concert together. Her and the guy that killed her, like, eventually. They both went to this concert because she wanted to meet up with the guy that she was talking to. But yeah, she kissed the guy. The other guy saw he got mad, and obviously, like, he killed her, like, when they were going back home. And stuff like that. I think he beheaded her or something. No, that was another case. But it was pretty fucking disgusting. I remember like seeing like her dead body. I think that was like maybe like one of the first like gore things I ever saw. And then what's like more disgusting, I guess, is that obviously after like that, like incels basically got hold of this because apparently like she was like quite popular on that, or like she was on like Discord. She was basically surrounded by a bunch of incels, and she would like hook up with them, I guess. So I guess she had like a high body count or whatever. And because of that, like, obviously they didn't like her. But yeah, because like the whole thing with incels is that like you have to be a virgin, or you have to have like one. Like one is like the highest. So you can only like, sleep with one other person or whatever. And yeah. Okay, so like she died. People found about it. The guy got arrested or something. I think he tried to commit suicide, but it didn't work out. Fucking idiot. Anyways, he posted like pictures of her like dead, before he got arrested. But yeah, it was on Discord server, and then some guy, like, fucking like wanked off to it, and he took a picture of like his comm in his hand, and then he sent it to like the girl's mom, which is like pretty disgusting. Probably like one of the lowliest things that you can do, but he was definitely incel, and yeah, nothing better to do. So I guess that's that. Do I think? The thing is, like, there was also another like video. It was like more recent. Basically, it was just like this girl. No, this guy that like met up with an incel, and he was like, "Yeah, this is how easy it is to like talk to them." And he literally approached them, and he was like, "Hey, my name is so and so. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?" Boom, like, just like a normal person. And then the incel was like, "Dude, you're such an alpha talking to these females. I could never." And it's like, dude, all you need to say is, "Hey, your name," because that's how you like incite trust. And ask me like a question, like a polite question, and like boom, like I don't know, like that's what's kind of sad about it. It's just like a perpetual cycle, because each of them, everyone else is just putting everyone else down, and have this idea of like an alpha male, which doesn't really like exist. And I think obviously because of COVID and now everyone's like less sociable, which is really bad, and stuff. But I guess obviously COVID just made the whole incel thing worse and worse. But yeah, I guess that's pretty it. Sorry I didn't bring anything much of value, but yeah. Also, shout out to my biggest fan. Thank you so much for all the support and stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, and that's that. See you guys in the next one.